I hope everybody's doing well. I deleted the video. It was very long. It was about a spiritual attack, okay? I just deleted it. But anyways, I want to talk about John Fetterman. Okay, John Fetterman. I call him the descendant of the giants, okay? And the reason why is because he is a descendant of the giants, you guys, the fallen angels. Um, he's very tall and statured. He's the governor of Pennsylvania. Now, he has had a stroke. A stroke. This man has actually had a stroke, you guys. Now, he also, there's rumor going around, and this video is for alleged purposes, but we're going to use discernment out here. Um, there's rumors that is going around um, all over the news um, about his health. Now, remember when he ran, okay? He ran for Pennsylvania governor and Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz did not win Pennsylvania, okay? The reason why Dr. Oz did not win Pennsylvania, and I told you guys, if you go back to my previous videos, that John Fetterman would win Pennsylvania, okay? The reason why John Fetterman won Pennsylvania is because John Fetterman is a honest man, okay? A honest man. He has a record to show that he's an honest man, okay? Now, I see he has made mistakes that he wish he could change. But there's no changing. What's been done, what's already done is done, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Um what was interesting when I actually watch um him and Dr. Oz. Now, Oz comes from money, okay? Oz is very corrupt, okay? Very corrupt. Um and Oz is deceitful, okay? Deceitful. He's a deceitful man, okay? Um he lives in New Jersey, resides in New Jersey, but ran for governor of Pennsylvania and really thought he was going to win. This man really thought he was going to win, you guys. This is his um the type of time we're in, okay? But let's talk about John Fetterman. Now, when John Fetterman got on the stage against Oz, what we seen was a weak man, okay? A weak man. Um and I feel like he feels like he has to save the state of Pennsylvania, okay? Um and honestly, I don't feel like he wanted to continue after his stroke. It left him impaired. He had a serious stroke, you guys. He almost crossed over. Okay, he almost crossed over. Um, but the party, okay, the party. I don't care what party you are, Democrat, Republican Party. Um, both parties do not have our agenda at heart. Okay, at heart. But John Fetterman has Pennsylvania at heart. Okay, this is what I was seeing off this man. This man was a weak man, okay, weak. He just had a stroke and he got on that stand. Now, what was so interesting was when John Fetterman was speaking, you could tell he was weak. It took everything in him to stand up there. And even when he was speaking, I believe the stroke was worse than what they actually said it was because the medical doctor said that he could go on. Okay, he can go on to run for governor of Pennsylvania. Okay, I grew up in Pennsylvania. Okay, one thing about people from Pennsylvania, um, you just can't come in the state and bamboozle your way in. Okay, that's not happening. Okay, these people are hardworking people. Okay, they value not everybody. Okay, not everybody. I'm not saying all politicians are corrupt. Okay, they might come in um with pure intentions. Okay, they come in with pure intentions, but eventually they become corrupt. Okay, is because this is just the way the Babylon beast system is set up. Okay, you can come in with good intentions, all right, to change things, right? But you can't save the world. Okay, you cannot save the world, right? So what I see with John Fetterman is he really wanted change for Pennsylvania, not just from the town that he was in. Um, he wanted legislation change for the state of Pennsylvania and the people from Pennsylvania. This is what I'm seeing, okay? His heart was in the right place. Now, why I want to talk about John Fetterman. Yesterday on Fox News, you guys, all news channels, all news outlets, is propaganda. Okay, it's a distraction to what's really going on out here. Okay, a distraction. Um, and John Fetterman is not in good health, you guys. I really believe. They said that he was admitted, and I do feel like he was. Admitted to a mental hospital. The reason why I feel like he was admitted to a mental hospital. I'm hearing that he was, okay? The reason why is because John Fetterman, um, he has too much on his plate, okay? He's not the man that came into office to make change, okay? He's the average Joe out here, okay? He came from a middle class family. He did not come from privileged family. He came from a middle class family, okay? They had to work their way from the bottom to where they were at, okay? This is what I'm being told. But his heart was in the right place. My father used to always say, test the spirit of a person, right? And that's what Pennsylvania was doing. They were testing the spirit of John Fetterman. This man was weak. I'm talking about so weak that what I was seeing when he was even talking, you guys, he was talking, um, and he gave everything in that he's not like Biden, okay? Biden has dementia, okay? Biden has dementia, you guys, all right? Has dementia. Yes, President Biden has dementia, okay? Now, they talking about the cancer. This man has dementia, okay? For alleged purposes, but we use discernment out here. He's not running the government. It's a shadow government. There's somebody running the government, and he's just the puppet, okay? The puppet. He goes on and he speaks, right? But they tell him what to say. Tell him what to say. I really believe I see. And the thing is, I was pulling Camilla Harris. Camilla Harris, okay? She's not even running, giving him, she's giving him advice, but she's not running it. You guys, what I see is Obama, okay, for alleged purposes, entertainment purposes. President Obama, okay, is actually running this country, you guys. It's not Biden, okay? It's not Biden. Now, Michelle Obama will run. Okay, Michelle Obama will run, and so will Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis. Okay, I don't know if Ron DeSantis will run on Donald Trump's ticket. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, but John Fetterman, you guys, I feel like he's going to cross over. This is for and it's sad because his heart is in the right place. If he does not resign, and he keeps pushing himself, I feel like he's either going to say, okay, I'm going to resign. I have to resign because of medical reasons, or him being in Congress is going to be the death of him. Okay. Alleged purposes. Okay. Use discernment out here. He's pushing himself too much and he can't. The stroke he had was a major stroke. It wasn't a mini stroke. Okay, it was a major stroke that this man had. Okay, this stroke was debilitating. Okay, mentally, physically, okay, spiritually. Um, but his heart is in the right place. But I feel like he's going to come forward, and he's either going to say, "Look, I have to," and that's a lot for a man that you got to understand is a very prideful man. Okay, but he has to. If not, his health will be even worse than what it is now. Okay. Um, and if I was him, I would just resign. Okay, step down. Okay, step down. He has done enough for Pennsylvania. Um, but I see him if he doesn't step down. I see him crossing. Okay. He is not in good health, you guys. He's very fragile at this time, and this is why he was actually I see him being admitted into a mental hospital. It's because he cannot take on this responsibility and this burden that is, I wouldn't say he took on this burden, okay? He took on this burden, okay? But if he wants to, and if he's watching, and which I doubt it, um, if he wants to continue to live, he needs to step down, okay? His health is not good. Um, it's really bad, you guys. And we seen it on TV. Um, and he's trying to do his best to push through it, but he cannot push through it. Okay, this is what I'm seeing in the metaphysical. Okay, um, and I just wanted to touch a little bit on John Fetterman. You could actually do look up about his bio, about him, a little bit about him. He's from a small town in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of small towns here. Um, but his heart was in the right place. Okay, and sometimes in life, right? Sometimes in life, I believe in his journey, okay? He had to take this journey, okay? And the reason why is because not for himself, but for others. Um, because if Oz would have won Pennsylvania, okay, I don't care what party you're in. I don't care about parties, okay? Because at the end of the day, the parties do not care about us, okay? They care about their agenda, okay? Their agenda. And we taxpayers are paying for these people to be in office. But I feel like John Fetterman is going to come out and he's either going to resign. He's not going to have no choice, you guys. His mental capacity right now, he's trying to fight for his life. Literally speaking, fight for his life. This is the channel read that I got on John Fetterman, the known as the Pennsylvania governor. Um, So we'll see what plays out here. Okay, you guys. All right, you guys, this is Jennifer Felix. I am sending you guys light and love. Light and love, my beautiful souls.